What is cracking, YouTube? It is Debut Wednesday. You're probably asking, what the hell is Debut Wednesday? It's something that I just came up with, actually. It's Wednesday here. And I came up with this idea. I'm going to be doing every Wednesday. Might happen every Wednesday, might not. I don't know. We'll see how things pan out. But every Wednesday, I'm going to pick a debut album by an artist. And pick one of the videos, one of the songs from the album, and do my thing. Of course, you guys can let me know, leave some suggestions, let me know if there's any particular debut album or song that you would like me to do, and I will do my very best to get that done for you. But today I decided, since it's one of my all-time favorite debut albums, to do Portrait of an American Family by none other than Marilyn Manson and the song Dope Hat. Because this is classic Marilyn Manson. It's got the Marilyn, it's got the Manson. You know, you look at the video and it's referencing the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when they go on the boat ride. And you kind of look at something like that and see that there's a strong possibility that it's referencing to something dark, something sinister, because the kids are on the boat and they're all feeling sick and they all start seeing things, and Willy Wonka's going off and he's screaming and going on about hell and all sorts of things. Very horrific, especially for kids. So maybe that could be a reference to drugs. Maybe the kids ate chocolate and it was maybe laced with something. You never know. You know, and this is kind of what Marilyn Manson brings out in this video. That sort of, is it really what what you see? Actually, look deeper. You know, there's the Marilyn, there's the Manson, there's the yin and there's the yang. You know, there's always the dark in the light. There's always the light in the dark. You know, and this video just does that, man. Just encompasses that concept fully. So I love it, and looking forward to this. So yeah, let's smash it. Let's go. Let's rock it. Should this be marked for kids? Is this made for kids? Not made for kids? Is it mature? I don't know. I think this is the kind of video where you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This song is definitely, driven by rhythm. You know, the bass and the guitar. The bass and the drums do just a combination of the two. Like it's a very bassy, rhythmy song. I really think that Twiggy Ramirez was an essential part of his band, and it really sucked when he left. You could hear that something was missing once he left the band. There was something that was missing. Not just his presence, but musically, it changed. Something really changed. It didn't have that. If you listen to an album like Mechanical Animals, also very, very, very bassy, very, rhythm driven. And I think that was all credit to Twiggy Ramirez. And once he left, couldn't really. It just didn't feel the same. So yeah. What do you guys think? Twiggy fans, was he an essential part of the band and the overall sound? This is definitely made for kids. This video is definitely made for kids. There are kids in it. There's candy. I think I have to mark this for kids. They're going to be showing up on YouTube Kids. But they fail to see the This also reminds me of a movie, Natural Born Killers. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. But basically, the concept of the CGI with things being displayed on the walls, whatever it is. There's a scene in Natural Born Killers where this happens. They actually take drugs, and they start seeing things on the walls. So I wonder if this also inspired the whole concept. And I wouldn't be surprised because Manson was actually is a fan of the movie and had part in the soundtrack. Trent Reznor actually produced the soundtrack for the movie. So just a fun fact. It's so dark and sinister, looking at it now as a parent, the parents lost their minds when they first saw Marilyn Manson. They lost their minds. They thought that he was it, man. He was the Antichrist. He was the ultimate pedophile. He was out to destroy their children. I think they lost the point. They missed the point with a lot of the things that he was doing. But looking at a video like this, and as a parent, I wouldn't want my children watching something like this. And this is not really made for kids. Manson wasn't targeting kids, but kids would watch this, because it's the boogeyman. It's the thing that when your parents tell you not to do something, you will do it. So I can definitely appreciate and maybe even sympathize with some of the parents now, as a parent myself, looking at something like this. I wouldn't want my kids to be watching it, but it is what it is, and I think it's a lot of fun. The anus lips. That was funny. The anus lips. I wonder the parents of these children that are in this video, how they felt about it. I'm pretty sure Manson approached an acting agency, and got these kids involved in the video. But I wonder what the parents thought, after the fact when they saw this video, and wow, my kids were kind of involved in this weird thing. I'm sure some of the parents maybe probably didn't care too much, if they've got their kids out there auditioning and doing things like that, putting themselves out there. But I'm sure a couple of moms would look at it and be like, wow, why did I do this? Why did I let my child get involved in such a horrendous activity? That's probably where the rumors came from. There was a rumor that went on for years, and I think people still think it to be true, was that Twiggy and Marilyn Manson were gay for each other, and they had a secret thing happening. And this is not the first time that you see them doing this. I mean, apparently on stage they used to do it all the time. So you never know. I don't think so. I think it was all just for shock, But they pulled it off. They made people believe in their gayness, if that's what you want people to believe. You never know. How's this kid's face? Oh my word. I wonder if he's acting or if he's just really like, oh, this guy's gonna bite my face off. He just doesn't look too sure. Like, what is he supposed to be doing right now? I wonder if any of this was improvised. I'm sure the kids knew what was going on. They knew that this was a really nice man behind a lot of makeup. You shouldn't be afraid of Marilyn Manson. Okay, he's a gentle soul, and he will give you sweets that are not laced with drugs. Okay, this is all kid-friendly stuff. Okay, YouTube kids, you're getting this video. You're getting it. But we all know the head is wearing me. What a ride. What a ride. What a trip. I really enjoy that. That's a lot of fun. That's what rock and roll was made of, man. A lot of fun, some rebellion, Once again, very, very classic Manson. Just has got the, Marilyn. It's got the Manson, and he pulls it off. Sometimes he just looks like someone that you don't want your kids to be around. He really pulls that off. It's quite scary. He just gives us this vibe. Manson knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew that he was. There was a message. There was something that he was trying to show people through his music and through these videos. And I think he does an excellent job about it. Unfortunately, a lot of people kind of miss the point. Because everyone sees things, face value, like what's in front of you. They never see the forest for the trees. People don't look deeper. They always just they get scared and they run away, and that's what Manson did. Unfortunately, Manson did that really well. If you didn't understand his message, if you didn't understand what he was trying to say, you would see it and you would run. You had to be very courageous to dig deeper, and that's what I love about Manson. How do you guys feel about this? Are you happy? Do you want more of this debut Wednesday? Let me know. Leave some suggestions. I'll also come up with a few things, and I'll try and do it again next week. But Marilyn Manson, dope hat. What do you think? Are you a fan of Marilyn Manson? Were you a fan? There's a lot of people that were fans and are no longer fans, and some people that just can't stand him, and people that love him. Are you a fan? Are you a hater? And what do you think of this video? First time watching it? Impressed? Not impressed? Let me know. I'll see you guys soon.